Yo, welcome back to the dojo with the Beard Bros.
Yep.
We are them Beard Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Brett. That's Alex.
Yeah.
That's Ted. Kellie's here too.
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah.
Back in the dojo with Judy, with Kellie. This is the show where we're teaching Kellie to maybe appreciate and learn some fighting games via Street Fighter 6. Hopefully you guys at home can learn too. Last time we worked on canceling and the cancel combos and the concept of punishing, right?
Right.
Did some homework with that. And today we're going to work on something else. But before we begin, let's just, me and you, Kellie, get a warm-up. Let's work back on that metagame.
Great.
Which is starting to resemble real Street Fighter. I don't know if you can tell that, right?
Yeah, it looks a little bit more, it feels a little bit more legit, but yep. I still know there's so many moves to add.
Absolutely.
Is it weird that I'm getting hung up on the amount of moves? I'm getting just intimidated by it. I'm I really am getting a hang of this meta. Should we start?
No, please talk.
Okay.
This is important.
I'm really getting a hang of the meta that we have so far, and then the thought of the fact that I don't even know all of her special moves or her supers. There's so much already that I'm thinking about, within the versus mode of what's this person gonna do, that it seems almost insurmountable to that we're gonna be adding 6 or 7 more moves.
Do you feel intimidated or overwhelmed?
Intimidated, but not overwhelmed.
Let me put it this way: you're wearing a big ass tool belt. I know I've used this metaphor before, but you're wearing a big ass tool belt. Every time we do an episode, I'm adding 1, 2, maybe 3 tools to your tool belt. Understand this. Not all tools are created equal. In fact, it is fucking lopsided. Whereas, I might give you a sonic screwdriver, you will use that once a year. But if I give you a regular screwdriver, you're going to use that all the time. And I think the things you should be focusing your mind on are the 4, maybe, tools that you're going to be using constantly.
That's true. That's a good metaphor for it.
Okay.
I literally, my toolbox, I never use anything but the screwdriver.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
use a hammer screwdriver, Allen wrench maybe.
Sometimes a level, but only in certain situations.
That's kind of the same thing here. So,
a lot of that extra stuff too is learning the words to a record. Juri's moveset compared to the fundamentals of fighting games, right? It feels like learning her moveset is intimidating, but really you're trying to learn how to speak a language and also how to do a specific thing within that language at the same time. And I think
he's right. You're going from the ground up, man. So there's a lot to learn.
It's not knowing music and getting hung up on the words of the album almost.
That's true.
Yeah.
I get that too. Because it's that would be using a kid's keyboard and then being but a real keyboard has 90 keys.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, that what you're talking about, that concept, as funny as it is to us because we're sane, rational people, I encounter it all the time. When people are like, hey man, I'm new to fighting games and I just can't get this combo right. I'm like, what combo? And he shows me what he's trying to do. I'm like, dude, you're trying to travel through a wormhole. You haven't even learned to crawl.
Sure, yeah.
Crawl. It's tight down here.
It's learning to play Rain Blood as your first song.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
And you know what? I was doing a little bit of training mode, and I was doing the combo practice, but I stopped so quickly because I was like, wait a minute, this is not even useful in the meta that we are practicing.
We're gonna get
now.
there.
And I was like,
a lot of people make that mistake too. They I want to learn how to play, and it's not wholly their fault. It's kind of the game's too. But what are you gonna do? They I want to learn how to play, so they go to combo trials, and they're great, this will teach me how to play, and it kind of does, but it only teaches them if Street Fighter was a diamond and there are 24 facets. That thing teaches them 2 facets. And then they go I know how to play. And you're like, whoa. And the things I'm teaching you are all the facets. We are making our way 360 around that diamond. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is important to talk about.
This guy right here, though, is...
hello.
He just was... I don't know if I like him, actually. Yes. The way he just, turned his head was almost paranormal. I don't like that.
Equal parts homoerotic and intimidating.
He's like a guy... He's a guy who's about to be revealed as a Hellboy villain.
He's gonna transform.
He's actually filled with paper or some shit.
Let's get him. Let's get started. But as we do this, I want you to remember, this is us basically playing footsies. This is us playing neutral. Neutral is a resource to be won or lost. For example, you know what it's like if I have a life lead on you.
Right.
You know what it's like if I have more super meter than you do. But you have to think about this battlefield right here as a resource too. If we're slowly playing and I'm moving to the corner, I'm winning neutral. And the same goes vice versa, right?
Right.
So focus on at least maintaining neutral or gaining the advantage by pushing me to the corner. That's your goal. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. We got. Oh my lord. So you got that. Remember the hot zones for ranges. Oh. You see that? What I mean by like it's when I knock you down, I also get time to push you towards the corner.
Yeah,
That's
you
fucked
totally
up.
do.
This level stresses me out because I'm like, guys, there's a bus.
Just use the bus.
I'm like, get out of the way of the bus.
Now we have to fight to
Like,
see
you're
who's
in-
hotter.
This is like one of the few levels that's like a street.
Actual street fight.
Yeah.
I just think they're gonna fight mummies on that bus.
Ooh. You think O'Connell could beat the Mummies Alive?
O'Connell.
Got him.
Oh God! Oh.
I'm gonna have to sweep that sweep out of you.
Yeah, you really do.
Okay. Nice job.
Oh, no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't dash in like
Oh
that.
wow. Okay. Are you wondering what you can do when I'm doing this? Did you forget? Yeah, good. Very good, but like try from a little further away. Absolutely.
Oh.
How many does it take to get hit out of that again? 3?
Yeah, she absorbs the first 2, and the third will break it up.
So can you get out the all 3 if you're fast enough?
All 3 what?
Can you like react to that and
do, like, 3 hits?
jab out of it?
Oh, sorry.
Possible, but I wouldn't. Just DI it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh, you got me. I tried to react.
Whoops.
So right now you're winning neutral. Yeah, that DI is a good thing to push people to out, like towards a corner, right?
Yeah.
Pretty risky though if I react to it.
It's good.
True.
It feels so good to react to a DI with a DI.
True.
Like it just feels like Death Note or some shit.
Got me. What you gonna do? That's okay. Great job. I'm glad you tried. man. You tried.
Like
That's all that
L
matters.
and
Yeah.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Nope. Ooh, okay. Fine by me. Here, hold this. One more.
Oh no! Right in the
Good shit.
face.
You're doing great.
Oh. Okay, that was a panic press, but that's all right.
That was a sweep. That was
yeah,
I saw it.
yeah, it was.
Well, you want? I know you want to do it right now, kind of. Okay. Remember, so in those instances, are you wondering, like, okay, slow down for 1 second, please? If I'm sitting right here doing nothing, are you wondering, like, what the fuck should I do? Are you wondering that at all? or
A
no?
little bit. Yeah.
So, obviously, your instinct is probably like, well, I gotta go for a throw, right? Then you're worried about this shit, probably.
Yeah.
Well, that's where this gets good, once again, right? Also, once again, DI. If you think there's a chance that I won't react, you can do it, and then you're winning the neutral.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's your call.
Oops.
But you want that throw. Fair enough. You got it.
I did.
Got me. What you got? That's okay. Good
Again,
job.
down a.
Oh, now you're in the corner. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Good. Nice job. You're fighting your way out. I know you want it. I know you do. Nice. Good luck. Oh yeah. I'll
Oh, yep, that's bad. Woohoo!
You say, yep, that bad.
Yeah.
take that. Yep. That bad.
Yep. That bad.
Oh no.
Let's do one last game. Okay.
Yeah.
DI those DIs, man. He
It's
deserves
tough. Nice job. Absolutely. That got me. And now all of a sudden, I'm in the corner. But I'm going to fight my way out. Stop it. Stop. Ow! You would have got me anyway. Good shit.
I keep on doing the punch on accident instead of.
I almost respond. Oh, we got dogs barking, guys.
I know. Who are those? Who are those people out there?
You're nailing me with that today.
I still keep going for the medium punch after that, which is strange, but that's all right.
Got him. What you got? Jabs!
Triple jabs. Triple jabs. Eat that.
Fair enough. Nice punish. Okay.
Oh, yep.
Fair enough. Yup. Okay. Woo! Is that death? Yeah, that's death. Good stuff. Well played,
Nice.
man.
That was some
Good
samurai
reaction.
shit at
Yeah,
the
that's
end.
real.
That was cool.
Do you feel like you're improving? Or no? And please be honest.
No, I do. I do actually. I do feel like I'm improving. How do I explain this? I do feel like I'm improving. Sometimes I also feel like I'm just taking time to think that I don't have, because I'm like, oh, we're in practice, but sparring is real.
Yeah.
Sparring is not like, you don't in Taekwondo be like, hold on one second. I have to think about what I'm going to do next.
Down.
Yeah. So I think
you're
being
saying
a little bit
there's-
more in the moment there will help me, I think.
Are you saying that like sometimes like after an exchange will happen, you'll be like, ooh, and then you like stop to
My
think.
instinct will be like to like move back and be like, okay, so like what does that mean? Like
Here's the thing. That's okay to do,
Yeah.
to absorb information and process it. All you got to do is be like, hold on a second, and I'll stop. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
So let me know if you want time to do that.
Yeah. But I think at the same time it's helpful for me to also learn not to stop. I think
absolutely
I
right.
need to be more reactive in battles still.
This is true.
No need to
but I
be
don't-
hard on yourself.
Oh
though.
no, but I'm just realistic about where I'm seeing the improvement. that
You're
needs
right.
to be
In a
made.
real fight, there is
Yeah.
no stop. That being said, I just don't want you to neglect the reality of the situation, which is that I think a lot of players neglect doing what we're just talking about, which is like stop. I do it after every single fight when I play this game. I go, all right, how can I improve? Why did I lose? And I go, oh yeah, he was jumping a lot and I wasn't really, So like, it's important to do that. And if you need to take a time to do that, just let me know.
Yeah. Well, it's all good. If today's the day of metaphors, I'm also like trying to learn piano a little bit, and the song that I'm working on. The first time I played it, I had to play it at like quarter speed,
Yep.
because my brain couldn't figure out where to put my hands. But after I did it over and over and over and over again, now I can play it at least half speed, if not almost
There
full
you go.
speed.
It's like
right?
Bishop with the
And it's
knife.
Same
on the
with
table.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's learn something new, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you a technique that's probably gonna be pretty useful for getting yourself out of a corner. Press up real quick. All right, it's jumping time.
Wow.
Yeah.
But specifically,
my gosh.
you can jump back, you can jump forward.
You can jump if you want to. You can flip
Uh,
all day and
Lots
So-
of control on the jump, much more than you probably imagine.
So obviously, this is useful because this moves you quickly to a new location while you're like avoiding the ground game completely, right?
yeah.
But and it's also a great way to like, if I'm over here, right? Come over here real quick. If you have me in the corner like you did a second ago, it's a great way to immediately be like, now you're in the corner.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That being said, this is risky as shit. Do you know why it's risky as shit?
I assume that when you're in the air, like it's really easy to hit. You can't block at all, so
It's true.
they
You
can
can't
kind of just
block.
do whatever they want to you while
It's
you're
true.
up there.
You can't block. But the same is true for if you're like, I don't know, walking back or not walking back, but walking forward, right? Mm-hmm. And the difference between the two is this. When I walk forward, I can do this.
Oh, sorry.
I can do this at any time. But why don't you jump forward real quick? From the moment you press that, from the moment you leave the ground, you can't influence yourself. Like, here, jump forward and immediately like start holding back as soon as you do it. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
You're not like
nothing.
altering your jump trajectory. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You're effectively, for a second, relinquishing control.
It's a big commitment.
It is a commitment. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And like Kellie said, you can't block. And more importantly, when you do it, for the next second, which in these games is like an eternity, your opponent knows
Exactly
where you're going to be and when. You understand?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
as soon
yeah.
as you jump back, I'm like, I know. As soon as you neutral jump, I go, I know. And the same thing goes for a forward jump. You understand?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, speaking of those different types of jumps, the neutral jump straight up is less risky than a forward jump, but it's not fully safe. But, not jumping towards me is, safer. And the back jumps are pretty safe. Like, no one's going to, like, pop you for that. But if you keep doing back jumps, you're going to lose the neutral.
Yeah.
You're going to find yourself in that corner pretty quickly. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, let's do an exercise. Now that you know how to jump, kind of, why don't you... I'm going to be right here. I want you to... you don't move. I'm going to be right here. I want you to jump forward one time and land just behind me. So put yourself where you think you have to be in order to do that.
Okay.
And then press up forward.
Oops.
That's okay. Yeah, you don't have to like do it all in one swoop. That's pretty good. Nice job. Okay. Now do it where you think you're going to land right next to me. Yeah, not bad. Okay, how about this? Why don't you jump so that you're going to land... See that third horse back there by the double-decker?
Yeah, the one that's calm. Very
Cover
calm.
that horse.
Okay.
It's not bad. The screen changes. Yeah, you're right. Parallax scrolling and bullshit. I tricked you. Let's try
something you would never get. Never achieve.
Let's try something.
You
more
have to
in the
know that
foreground.
no one is going to help you.
Why don't you cover that man right there with the pea coat?
All right.
That's not bad. But the parallax scrolling once again, yeah, you're getting there. I just want to make sure that you have like a sense for where, because every character's jump arc is a little bit different.
Okay, yeah.
Some people go further, some people go higher, some people spend more time in the air than others, right?
She's like, hers is exactly as long as those two people's shadows.
And that's all you ever have to know.
Now now it's over. I got it.
You got to just learn what the shadows are on every map. You know London now.
Yep. Let's move. Let's change the stage.
This episode's called Shadows.
Shadow
or
London.
Light.
Watch the
Shadow
shadows.
So you got your jump, right?
Got it.
Now let's teach you a jump in, as in a jump in attack. Right? You have 6 jump in attacks, just like you have 6 buttons standing, 6 buttons crouching. They all have different jobs, but for now, let's stick with, I don't know, let's say heavy kick? What do you say? Give it a shot. Great.
Okay.
Stop. Try that again.
Okay, wait.
I'll do it again. Got it.
Okay.
So I see something you're doing already. You're holding up forward to jump. Think of it as like a tap. You just press it.
All right.
Try that.
Oh.
Did you let go of up forward as soon as you jumped?
I did, but I didn't press. I didn't.
No,
press kick.
don't worry about the kick. Just press up forward. Yep, you got it. Also, I see your thumb still sliding off. That's okay, but you're going to lose a little
Keep it
control
back.
that way. It's more like a check out my thumb. It's just a tap. You know what I mean? Give that a shot. Feel it okay? Does that feel all right?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So, yeah, why don't you try, when you're ready, jumping forward and hit me with a heavy kick. Yeah, not bad. So that was deep. You know what I mean by deep?
I pressed it late in the jump.
It's not that you're late. Like, there is no late, there is no early, but, like...
There's just different times that you wanted to come out for different reasons.
Yeah, like, compared to, like, when most people would do, like, a jump-in button in that scenario, that one was, like, real fucking... It was later, but it still worked, is my point, right?
Right.
Here's the reason that matters. Well, do I want to get into that? No, I don't think so. Why don't you try again?
Oops.
Ooh.
Too soon.
Got
Too
it.
far.
So here's the thing. When you're jumping, don't worry about it as like it's always the same timing because it's not. Because here, jump at me real quick. If I walk back a little bit, the timing for when you want to do your kick has changed. Or jump at me again. If I do this, it's going to change.
Right.
So keep an eye on me when you jump, and then just press it accordingly. That was great. Nice. Was that
a little
heavy
early.
kick? Same button? Okay. Nice. Yeah, you're getting it. Nice. Good job.
Oops. Too early.
Yeah, it's all about timing. One more time. You're getting it. You get the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. So here's the thing. Do you know how much advantage do you think you have after this jump attack? Like, are you plus what?
Probably
Minus?
not much. I think it's probably... I think that it might be safe, but I don't think it's plus at all.
On hit?
Like, if I hit you...
Like,
Because I still have to, like, land and then get back to neutral. And
You
so I
think
feel
so?
like I feel like I probably don't have a lot of...
Okay. You want to find out?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's turn on this frame meter. All right. Hit me. Remember, you're the one on the bottom. Go for it. You see how much you have?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah. Do you know why? Woof.
Because it knocks you back a little bit. And so your recovery frames... So my ending frames... my recovery frames are so short. And yours... yeah.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
So the game... A lot of fighting games have this. I don't know if it has an actual name. I've been calling it land canceling forever. It's more like automatic land canceling. So, for example, check this out. I'm going to do her heavy kick in the air. I'm going to do it real early so you can maybe see the whole animation.
All right.
So you see how she kind of like brings her foot back and she kind of goes regular after that?
Yeah.
Now watch what happens when I hit you really deep. You didn't even see her leg swing back at all.
Yeah. She just goes right back to... Okay.
Your jump animations are automatically canceled by landing.
Okay.
So because of that, as soon as you hit the ground, you're back at 0. But the opponent still has to go through all of their hit stun.
So that is a good time to do some follow-up combos.
Oh, I'm glad you asked, huh? Why don't you, first of all, hit me a couple more times with some jump-ins, will you? Yeah.
And actually, I have a quick question.
Yes, brother.
Would you say that, like, risk-reward is a good, like, rule of thumb? Like, maybe not specifically accurate, but, like, a good rule of thumb for thinking about whether a move is probably going to be plus or minus? Like, jumping in the air takes a lot of time. Timing your hit right takes a lot of time. You know, to get that deep hit is, like, a pretty risky thing to do in most cases, unless you trick them. So I feel like for putting in all that effort to get the hit, I feel like you get a little bit of advantage that way. Is that accurate?
I'm not sure exactly what you're asking.
Like, the game rewards you in general for taking risks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So jumping in, pretty risky because of the things we talked about. But Alex, you're right. This is a big reward. So now let's talk about how to reap that reward. Know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So did you notice that your advantage was kind of changing over time?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
I think it was depending on where I hit you in the. Like, if I hit you further up in my kick, it was just a little bit
you're
more
nailing
frames.
it. You're like right next door to the real answer. You're absolutely right. It has less to do with where you hit me and more to do with your height. So, for example, remember, you're always going to take... hit me with one. The hit stun that I'm in is apparently 19 frames. See that? 19 frames where I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm always going to be 19 frames no matter what you hit me. So if you hit me the lowest, a.k.a. the latest, you will have the most advantage.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's not saying you have to like always aim for motherfuckers' ankles.
Sure.
No. It's not like that. Here, hold still for a second.
So it sounds
yes.
to me like you're shaving off the most recovery frames possible because of the landing back to neutral.
Yes. The later you hit this, the more recovery frames you're shaving off.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, I see that you got 14 and I had gotten 12, and then on some where I started the kick earlier and had more distance to fall down before the end of my jump, it's
way riskier to start the kick late.
It's true, but you get more reward.
Yeah.
That being said, the rewards you get from like a tippy top kick like this are still massive.
Yeah.
Look at that. I was aiming for your fucking head and I got like 12. 10. 10 is great.
You got like 1 frame per foot.
Like 10 is incredible. So just don't worry about being deep with your jump-ins. Just worry about landing it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Here, aim for my fucking head, as a matter of fact. Go for it. Yeah, that's perfect, dude. Nice. You got 9. Great. Okay?
So many things come out of that,
and I was like pretty early.
I tend to just hold on.
Yeah.
I tend to just do that. Like when I never think about it. So I hope you don't either. You know what I mean? Just,
that's good to know.
As long as it's not so late that happens.
Yeah.
You know what happened there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't get it out.
Yeah. It came out.
Oops.
But not enough for the active frames.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it does. Because the landing canceled.
Automatic land cancel? I don't know, man. Yeah. Is it a thing? I don't know. I've been saying it for a couple.
I never have heard any sort of phrase for that.
But everyone knows
innate,
about it.
Yeah, it's innate. Yeah.
Let's talk. So, how much do you think you're gonna have? Let's say between 10 and 14 frames.
Yeah, ish.
What do you think you should follow up with?
Well, my quick moves are probably pretty useful in that sense.
Okay.
But I guess I could like try to do something a little bit more. Well, yeah. I guess anything that has like a quick enough startup for me to sneak it in before it happens.
But you have options here, right? For example, hit light kick.
Yeah, got it.
No. Right now, just hit light kick. Nice. How many frames to startup?
4.
5 startup frames.
5.
Like
5. Right.
You're right. There are 4 frames startup, but this move starts up in 5. You're right. Starts up in 5. So this could work. But like, do you want that to be your follow up, or do you want to do something else?
I probably could do. I mean, I could get away with something a little bit stronger.
Yes, exactly. Reap your rewards. So what do you think? What else do you got? 17. Yeah, that's never gonna work. No. Hey.
Okay. Heavy punch.
And before we move on, I want to go over one other thing. 2 things actually. Number 1, block low, please. Actually, I'll block. Yeah, you block low. All right. So you're blocking, right? Here we go. Nope. Block low. You understand that?
It still gave me the same amount of knockback, almost.
Oh, okay. One more time. Watch this. You're getting hit. You are not blocking that. Do you understand why?
I heard the ching. The ksh.
Sure. Overheads are jump-ins are overhead attacks.
That's right. Yes, I remember. Yeah, I
Cannot
remember.
be blocked low. So
I could do that.
yeah, like if I'm blocking low, you could do this. But I'll probably just stand up and block it. You want to try that? Here, I'll jump at you and you block high. Yeah, block low. And then when you see me jump at you, start blocking high. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Very good. You got it?
Yeah.
Then you don't let go though. Then you start blocking low again. Because then I'm right next to you with advantage.
That's
right?
true.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, hold on. You let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Very good. Let me know when you're ready.
Yes. Oops, slipped.
You got it.
It would almost be like
Ready.
an error for somebody not to try and follow up on this.
Nice job. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should follow up because it's you got massive advantage.
Sure.
Okay, so we got the jump in. Well, what can we do with it? The answer is a lot, right? Oh yeah, that's only the first thing. It's an overhead. The second thing is this. Here, you jump at me and I'll block it. Check it out. What do you have there? What's your advantage?
Safe.
Better than safe.
Better than safe.
Remember, you're the one on the bottom.
Well, so I guess I'm slightly plus.
Yeah, but plus is plus, bro. Plus means it is your turn. But here's the point. Even if your jump in gets blocked, like,
You still have.
regardless of whether it hits, regardless of whether it's blocked, after your opponent, you make contact with a jump in, your turn. You don't have to think. Just go for your follow-up.
Fair. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
it
this
does.
follow-up that we're going to develop is going to be automatic,
Okay. Great.
basically, for
Great.
now.
Great.
Right? Okay, so, yeah, what can we do? We're talking in between maybe 10 and 14 frames. Yeah, what else? What do you think? What button can work?
So this guy works.
Yeah, not bad.
These guys can kind of work.
Sure.
This guy.
Sure.
I do know this combo.
True.
Oh, and one of these works. Looks like.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do a
Oh,
special
probably
move
not.
because the startup is so big. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I
Stick
think
to a normal.
I think probably a
Yeah?
this guy works too.
You want to do that? It's your call.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna start with a.
Heavy punch?
I think I'm gonna start with a heavy punch.
Okay,
to
then why don't you
start
try
with
it?
heavy punch.
I won't
Okay.
block it. You jump, and then as soon as you land, press heavy punch.
All right.
Perfect. Did you see it was 2 hits?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, here's what I'm going to do to make sure you have it. I'm going to start blocking after the first hit
Okay.
to make sure it is a combo. Here we go.
Okay. Oops, I was too late.
Maybe too early, actually. Ah, you were late there. Try it again. Perfect. Not a bad choice, dude. I probably would have chosen one of maybe not that one, but like
It's a fair amount of damage anyway.
beautiful choice.
Okay.
But that's pretty cool. Now you have like this option off of a jump in. It's not just a jump. It's not just a jump with a kick. You've got to jump in it into this, right? Have you ever thought about what that would be like on block though? Let's see what happens. Go for
Okay.
it. Oh, I was looking at mine. I'm like, that's +5. I was like, huh? -5. So not safe.
But you're pretty far away.
Exactly. Like, what does she have that's 5? This. Yeah, it's basically safe because of the spacing. Want to try it again?
Okay. Yeah.
Here, after you do your 2, I'm going to block it.
Okay.
After you do your 2, hold down back to block.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and, like, punish you.
Okay.
And we'll see if it works.
All right. Oops.
A little early with that kick.
Too slow with that.
Down back to block after. Yeah, I don't think I'm fucking with you. I'll try the light kick and we'll see
Not
what
in this
happens.
meta, yeah.
Oops.
You'll get it. Try it again. One more time. I'll try the standing light kick. Try it again. I think you chose the wrong button.
I did. I was pressed down back too early.
Yeah, you seem pretty safe, huh?
Yeah.
Not bad. All right, so do you want to have that be your jump in?
I think for now, yes.
Okay.
It's solid.
I would be remiss if we didn't, like, okay. We're running out of time, but I would be remiss if I didn't teach you this next thing as well before we, like, move on and, like, play more of our meta, right? We need to go over the thing that makes this risky, which is anti-airs. Pretty self-explanatory, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing about this, most fighting games, is there are certain attacks that are tailor-made in order to work as anti-airs. The one you just did is perfect.
I was thinking that because she kicks up so high.
Yep, it works. So yeah, they're tailor made to like knock people out of the sky while keeping you relatively safe on the ground, right? So for example, I'm gonna jump at you with the boy. You do crouching medium punch. Fuck it. Yeah, sure. You ready? So we traded, but I fucking won that trade, right? Why don't you try crouching heavy punch? You ready? Oh yeah, I'm fucked.
Out of the sky.
You get the idea?
Yeah.
+9, dude.
So there are some anti-air attacks that are better than others in certain situations. For example, from right here, try it again. That crouching heavy punch. Yep. Don't move.
Oh yeah.
Like when I jump at you. You ready? Okay. Perfect. Okay. Block low, please. I'm gonna do it. You ready to do it again?
Yeah.
Here it comes. Ooh, one more time. Let's try it again. Ooh, that one worked okay, actually. Let's try from this range, huh? Here we go. Yeah, not so great, right? But other anti-air attacks that Judy has definitely work at that range, right? So here's another thing that's pretty important. After you successfully anti-air, it is your turn. Because whereas the opponent... Here, just watch what this looks like. Here it comes. That was pretty late. You see how that traded? Yeah. Free to go earlier. Great. See how, like, it took me a minute to land? As a matter of fact, you can see the advantage. 11, right?
Yeah, I've got good advantage there.
Because I'm still flipping out in the air, you're not going to, like, combo off of that with your 11 frames of advantage. You can take those 11 frames and keep your pressure up. Like, you were still holding down back. Makes sense. But here. As soon as I knock you out of the air, just start holding down back to block, okay?
Okay.
You jump at me with your jump attack, and then when I hit you, you start holding down back.
All right.
Go for it. Like, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, after you successfully anti-air somebody, it's your turn. Probably. Almost assuredly. So, take your turn. And this is probably the most important thing here. Everything we've been doing so far has been the ground game, right? The ground game is obviously much more robust than the air game. That's by design. But make no mistake. In this whole Street Fighter game, like the nugget of Street Fighter, if you look at all of Street Fighter, the chewy nougat core of it is the neutral, which we've been learning this whole time. A critical part of neutral, a third to a half of it, is just making sure your anti-airs are on point. Because in all this bullshit, where we're sweeping, throwing out pokes, jabs, going for throws, while you're doing all that, I could just be like, fuck it, and do that shit.
Yeah.
And people will do that. I'll fucking do that if you're not stopping me. One of the most critical things in this game is just always having an eye out, just being like, wait, like, you never know. Just be ready to anti-air, to dissuade your opponent from doing so. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's,
It feels like almost being psychic when you're looking at it from the outside. Like playing fighting games like this, especially just watch people like who are really good at like the neutral game, like just doing like amazing little reads. But then you realize like a lot of the stuff that seems like nature and like mind games, which a lot of it is, but a lot of it's just like knowing how the game works and knowing the right thing to do.
yeah, it's a lot of knowledge that comes over time. And, like, specifically, anti-airs are... Jumping at someone is like quickly abandoning the neutral, like the footsie game on the ground. And you have to like stop motherfuckers, be like, no, stay your ass on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then again, you could also take advantage yourself if you wanted to. Good.
It makes me think like if you ran into someone online and they just like did one thing to you and just you couldn't figure out how to deal with it, and then you went in the lab and you're like, what do I answer this with?
Yes. So
like
what
that.
you just thought of is a rare. Do you know what's happening? Sorry, we're gonna address that, Ted. Kelly, do you know what's happening here?
I was trying out other moves as anti-air to see if they worked.
Oh,
at the
how'd that
moment.
go?
Not great. The low jab doesn't work.
Nope.
This, you kind of broke through it.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
If I were you, I would stick to this so
Yeah.
far. Let's keep practicing as we talk. Yeah. Remember, react to me. Oh, by that I just mean let's just stick to the anti-airs.
Okay.
Yeah, man. There's this sentiment that's been around since the age of fighting games, probably before. This like sentiment of spamming, where it's like this dude keeps doing the same thing over and over, and I hate it. And like if you really just sit there for a second and think about the logic.
Too early.
If someone's doing the same thing over and over, that should be far easier to beat than someone's doing different stuff, right? And what you said, Ted, of like, Yeah, like somebody beats you with one thing because you can't stop it, and you go to training mode and find out. Most motherfuckers don't do that. They don't fucking go to training mode and try to find answers themselves, even though they really fucking should, right?
Like, that guy's a tryhard.
Exactly. And instead, they go to the lab of excuses, right?
Yeah.
Tryhard is such a funny insult because you're like, wow, that guy works really hard and he like really feels a reward from it and is actually better at the game than I am.
He
We
earned
should
the
all make
victory.
fun of that guy, right?
That's so stupid of him.
Fucking loser.
It is so funny when like there's a certain like threshold of sportsmanship where somebody starts to make fun of you for doing well at the game and being good at
Wow,
it.
someone cares.
So it looks like someone doesn't have a life.
Well,
It's
it's so
like-
hard to hack this game. So nice.
Yeah, it's all ego protection.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
all ego protection. And so okay, you're getting a little bit used to the timing, right?
Yeah,
But
I think
obviously
so.
in the heat of battle, it's not going to be that easy.
No way.
It's about, and we're going to get there, where it's just about reacting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I want to do. Probably the last thing we're going to do. Mm-hmm. I want you... I want you to hold down back. Don't fucking move. This is your spot. It is going to be my spot to either come in and grab you or jump in at you.
Okay.
If I get close, or whenever you want to do it, you can do it anytime. You jab me out on the ground. And if I try and jump at you, you know what to do. Mm-hmm. That's all you're going to do. You ready?
Yeah.
Remember, try not to spam that light.
That's true. Yeah.
Because you're not pointing.
Because I can only get one.
Maybe two if you're lucky, you know. Good. Good. Very good.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
This is like Shawn with the basketballs.
Very good. Good. Remember, if I'm in that zone, keep doing it until I'm out of your zone. You understand? There you go. There you go. Yes, it's not just one or two. Because if I happen to be like, if I jump in at you and I miss like what just happened,
I can still.
you can like just do it until I'm out of your fucking zone. You know. Mm-hmm. Good job.
Like a sea creature.
Oh, too late. Oops.
You tried.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, it's a trade.
Too early. Oh, that was the pinwheel right there. The thought pinwheel.
Now loading. Good job. Let's try one more time. So what you're dealing with now is basically Street Fighter, right? It's basically Street
I was
Fighter.
gonna say it looks a lot more like Street Fighter.
Even though it's really just two things, it just feels like Street Fighter.
Did you react or did you anticipate?
I think I anticipated.
Okay.
Still too fast.
But I feel like even when I knew virtually nothing about fighting games before I even started working at TVG, I was like, you jump in and you punch, or you jump in and you kick. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I distinctly remember Joseph Gordon
Fair enough.
talking about how it's chess fast.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever works.
Oh, too fast. I think I have to
Look
work
at my
on.
life. You're getting better.
Close.
You're getting better.
I think I keep on the second I see you jump, I'm like, ah! But I need to give it some patience because it takes a second for you to get over to me.
We're so over our time. But there's one last question I have to ask you.
Okay.
Do you know I've been like waiting to ask you this since you agreed to do this show?
What?
I've been fascinated because
What?
this is something that like I only discovered in the past couple of years, and it's fascinating to me. People's answers every time.
Oh,
like it's
my.
one or two things usually.
Okay.
When we play, all the time, where are your eyes? What are you looking at?
Kind of both of us. Kind of because kind of both of us. I think probably in the space between us a little bit.
Okay, let me ask you this: what reason would you possibly have to watch yourself? You know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, you know, I like just thinking about it. It totally makes sense that you don't need to watch yourself because you're doing it.
Yep.
But I think I'm watching myself to make sure that I got the move out. Maybe.
Let me worry about that for now. Do me a favor. I'm gonna give you advice to do what I do. I tend to watch my opponent's character, but not actually on their bodies. Think of like right in front of her, like right where her knee is at and above to her face, and then slightly above that. The reason it's right in front of her is in case, like, let me put it this way. Let's say, are you watching that area on me right now?
Yeah.
Okay. If I move back, that's fine, because like if I'm moving away from you, you have even more time to react to things. But if I move ahead or put on an attack, all of a sudden your field of view is like, oh, there's something there, right? So like I'm gonna point on the screen. Ted, you can, even if you want to, I'm gonna show you exactly where I watch all the time. This shit.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's like a little above, just above and in front of her, and above her and in front of her a little
Like
bit.
Wait,
follows
could you do that again?
like follows
Yeah.
the arc of the bridge a little.
This shit. And
Thank you.
And honestly, down there a little bit too near the feet, just a tad. But like, the reason I'm watching ahead is because I'm watching in case she moves towards me. I'm watching in case an attack comes out right there. And almost just as important, I'm watching in case, oh shit, there's something in my field of view right there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Let's play this one more time. Just your crouch block. You're jabbing. You're jumping. Watch that area on me at all times.
Yep.
That area is moving because I'm moving, right? Watch it. What was that? Jab?
I tried to anti-air.
Good. Come out of the corner. I'm gonna let you out. Good.
Tried
Watch
to
me.
correct.
Watch me at all times. Good. Good. I'm constantly watching. I'm not even looking at myself. I don't give a shit. I'm constantly looking at you. You want a tip?
Yes,
Default to jab. Because the jump takes more time.
that's true.
Good. So you tried to jab.
I tried. Yeah.
Last one. Here we go. Oop. Nice. Good. Good. Ooh.
Default to jab.
That's okay.
Oops.
Good. Okay.
Oh. Ah.
Oh yeah, that would have worked. Whew. Hey, well,
Not right, but
that's okay. Good job. How do you feel right now?
good. I feel my brain's downloading that,
Good.
but it's taking a while because I got poor internet connection.
It's okay. we can upgrade. Yeah, what you're doing is
Some
pretty
fiber.
important, and
Is
I
that
think
in
you're
the
doing a pretty
budget?
good job, man. So here's the deal.
Reimburse yourself.
Did you learn anything this episode?
Yeah. I think the importance of anti-airs is really good. I really want to nail that timing really well, and I think that like the defaulting to more jab and the really just I feel like every time I learn the same lesson, but it becomes more reinforced through different tactics. Like it's always watch it, know what your answer is for it, and press when you know that you can.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think yeah, timing on my jumps, timing on my anti-airs is going to be very crucial.
It's like good life advice, to be honest.
That's serious. Yeah.
I really didn't assume you'd
Everything's
still
connected.
have an advantage if they blocked your jump kick. Like
Yeah, that's
wild
how plus
to
it
me.
is, yeah.
That's wild to me.
Absolutely. Got to press it. We're going to work on that too. Ooh, yeah, don't hold forward when you do it. Keep trying. So yeah, your homework you got. Well, first we got to plug the fucking Patreon, of course. There's more of this on patreon.com/superbeardbros, guys.
1 month to be exact. Go get it. $10 a month. It's great. It gets us off the
30 days?
algorithm. It's so cool to be there. We love it over there. Hell
Thank
yeah.
you. We appreciate it. And yeah, your guys' homework is to work on play the game that we just played of just poking someone out when they approach you, and when they jump at you, go for the anti-air. Play with a friend, set that shit up because it's fun. It's good practice. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.
What's the name of that bar? Steam Tea?
Yes.
tea.
Yes.
Steam. That is racist. All right.
Now, what does it say on the police box? Because I've been trying to read it the entire time.
Telephone.
It says hello,
It
phone.
looks to me like it
Hello,
says
phone.
SFSSBOOY.
It says
Sif bone.
It
It
says wishbone. Like
seahorse. Seahorse?
Sea hell.
Seahorse. Sea hill?
Later, y'all.
Doctor Who.